It's a special night tonight. It's February the 5th on a Friday on 2025, and it's the induction of the new Icebergers to get onto the board. And the criteria, and I hope I've got this right, I'm going to have to ask again because it changes quite a lot, but you've got to do 2 winters, 3 days a week to qualify to get on this board, which at the moment now we're up to 184, but there might be more because there's not enough room on the board. But we're going back years now to #1 John Lockhart, obviously #1 to Robert Hooper, Greg Fountain, John Osler, Serpa, Foxy, they're all on there, and I'm 91, not 91 years old, 91 on the board. And there he is, Greg. What number are you, Greg?
What number?
He is Greg. What number is he, Greg?
Who are you talking to?
On here. Where are you?
54.
Greg's 54 there. Not your age.
You're looking very spiffy.
Thank you very much. Yeah. There you are. And the Peter Holman Winter Swim 2012.
And I'm here.
And he's here as well. He's all over the board. 2007. He's all over the board, Greg.
Who are you talking to?
No, I'm doing a video of it. So there we are. It's very, that's great. That's what it means to be on this board, so you can show everybody. It's part of the Icebergers here at the Yacht Club, the Brighton Roll of Honour board. So upstairs now, in the members bar, they're gonna inductee the new Icebergers for 2025. How exciting! That's what it's all about. And may the ice be with you. There we go. Well, we're all up here now. Everybody's here early. We've got, how many have we got today?
Well, we're having 15 inductees. Can I put you well?
15 being inducted. And what is the official, how you become, what is the official line now?
Okay, so you need to go through being a financial member of the Yacht Club, 2 winters, at least 3 swims per week, and of course, Brooksy, no wetsuits allowed.
No wetsuits, I'll repeat that. No wetsuits allowed. That's like no wetsuits. I forgot what else it was. 2 winters.
2 winters.
3 times. Now, who verifies that you swam 3 times a week?
You must have at least 1 member of the Icebergers verify that you swam at least 3 times. So that's the checks and balances we put in,
right,
to make certain that only the best of the best.
So the new one who's coming, they've got to get someone to say, hey, you've got to vouch for me.
Yes, which helps keep the integrity of the group. So they're not giving it away.
Yeah.
Although if people did speak to me off camera, I might be able to sneak a few people through.
Yeah. Oh,
King.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes, you and I could have a business.
Yeah.
Get on the board.
Well, I can't remember when I was. I think it was 2011. I think 2011.
Yeah, you're one of the early adopters. Yeah, you're a leader as always.
Yeah. But I swam 8 days a week.
How many days a week are they?
8. They're all in my head. Well, this is a great turnout. They're a great turnout of Icebergers.
Sorry. My battery's running low. I need one to be quite quickly. Sorry. Fantastic. Sorry, Scott, could we have your attention? Scott Buchanan, sorry, I know about you tonight. Sort of busy, by the way. I've only got 13 minutes on my computer, so because someone forgot to turn the PowerPoint on this morning when they plugged it in, which was me, hence it will keep coming up. For those of you who obviously are new here, some of the younger brigade over there, you may not recognise one of the legends in front of us here. Just before we, a little bit later on, one of the legends and the first female inductee into the Iceberg. So we're going to have a round of applause. Because as you look around the room, that may work. Well, thank you. Yeah, terrific. All right. And so what's important is if you look at what happened then to what happened now, just the diversity and the great affirmative action that we're demonstrating in the club over the years. Only about 20 or 30 years behind, but we've caught up, which is good. So that's good to see. Yeah, correct. Thank you. A round of applause there. Okay, so there she is. There in her splendour is there. Fantastic. That's her on the left, on the top of the screen there, for those who may not see the swim. Yes, correct. Sorry.
Rob Hooper in 1988 got me to swim with him at the Brighton baths because this wasn't our home at that point. Rob and I have known each other since 1976. Now Rob has got his face with John Olson downstairs in the corridor on a beautiful painting done by one of our wonderful Iceberger people. And the true legends are John and Rob, and then I'm kind of in the hang-on person. So anyway, so Rob and I will be swimming again tomorrow morning. We use the pier to hold on to get into the water because Rob's a bit wobbly. And I mean, he's only going to be 85 in a few weeks. So this is what you've got to look forward to. Anyways, swimming is great. It's always been great. It's got new rules here in the Brighton Iceberger group, but that's okay. We'll adjust with them. I'll hand you back to Ralph.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, that's okay. There's a couple of questions while I was going on there. And the good thing is, I think that's about how this works. We've probably got more than 13 minutes. Anyway, it doesn't mean they're not giving speeches longer than I can. So, terrific again, Kath. Thank you very much. Also, another legend on the left-hand side here without me not forgetting the great Kerry. One of the great Icebergers Kes has been. His lovely partner Susie over here. So I know you know
What's your name
Kerry
tag?
very well, so I'll leave it at that. Anyway, so we'll just now work our way through. Now, some of you may not know some of the people that are being inducted because the great thing with the Iceberger is everyone swims at different times and at different stages of the day and different stages of dress. But so you may not recognise people that come up because of that reason. So this is a great chance for those people you don't know or you don't see, you don't recognise, particularly as you think over here, the tradies that might have stayed here later today. If you need some work done, these are the boys over here to do it because they will. You'll soon get to know who they are. All right. So first on the list, where come up? Where is she? Yes, there she is. There. Now, there's always some fantastic little sort of nuggets of information there that people can read in due course. But what's the one thing that's really excited you about tonight and becoming a real Iceberger?
I never thought I was going to be able to do it because I used to do the walk of shame with my wetsuit on for about...
Walk of shame, that's something I know is something a bit different than that. Which walk of shame?
Walk of shame with the wetsuit.
Oh, sorry. From the chasers, no?
No walk of shame from chasers in my day. But yeah, so the walk of shame. Sorry, the walk of shame. The walk of shame down the long corridor with your wetsuit on, and everyone's looking at you going, I'm not sure about that. And then eventually I dropped the wetsuit and I've never looked back on it.
Fantastic. Let's get the papers on. So that was the most important part.
Just a word of history. Alison Jepson and I were in the sauna together with a bunch of guys, and it was cold. And I said, Jesus, if it ever gets below 10, the wetsuit's coming on. And Bruce McBride says, it's 8. So we never wore the wetsuit.
And as you know, Bruce McBride, son of a former punter, Matt McBride, a little bit of NFL news with the NFL Super Bowl just around the corner. Terrific, Maria, fantastic. Next, cab off the rank. Now this is quite interesting because had I known a bit of history about this before, Barb might have needed to wait another year because her husband, Tim, where's Tim? Hand up here. Tim belted me for 3 matches in a row. He played for Ormond, I played for a certain school, and you can see that bump there, courtesy of Tim. Had I known this, Barb might have had to have another winter in the waters, but I managed to put all of that aside and decided, you know, to be the better person in the dispute. So without further ado, terrific time here.
Yay!
Absolutely. Well, I am, well, not for much longer, but
Icebergers, what do they mean to you?
I've been very surprised because swimming is not my background at all. Tim, my husband, really conned me into coming down here because we moved a block away. But I've loved it. I love the community of it. That's really the swim. The actual athletic part of the swimming is so minor. It's the coffees and meeting people and such an eclectic group of people that have that shared experience every morning is just amazing and sets you up for a beautiful day. So that's what I love about it.
Well done.
Eclectic means something quite, you know, different. Rocco, eclectic, yeah. Rocco. Paul, is that behind you? Yeah, the eclectic, what does that mean? Yeah, correct, that's what I thought. Anyway, no, okay, now, unfortunately not here is Sarah Golding, but we are still privileged to have someone even better than Sarah here, and that's Paul. Paul, if you'd like to come up, and you can set the battery, hang on a sec, what the hell?
That's a better photo of me, by the way.
Well, what a suggestion.
Oh, even no.
This is disastrous here.
I built a house just down the road here, overlooking the bay during winter, and I used to see these people come out on the pier and go, they're mad, absolutely mad. What are they doing? And then 25 years later, here I am jumping off the pier at the same time. So, amazing bunch of people you are. It's a really good community we've got. Everyone is so welcoming. I just couldn't, I can't believe how fortunate we are to join such a great group of people. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Good, Paul.
And you know what, Lockie, don't worry, because we're going to make this a real genuine discussion now, because everyone has so much PowerPoint, and you feel like you've got to do it, so don't worry about it, it's okay. We can work through it. So, the next cab off the rank, as they like to say, or Uber off the rank, is Samantha. Not here. Well, that's probably quite appropriate that it goes off just the moment that Samantha comes. Anyway, putting that aside, Samantha's been a wonderful addition to. Someone want to say a few words on behalf of Samantha, or no? Anyone? Bueller? No. Okay. We'll move on. Oh no. Oh, okay. This is where it gets a little bit hard for me to actually get the words out. The next two are difficult to say. I don't know whether we just do it together so we can actually get it out of the way. I've had the fortune of being around these two individuals in the afternoon. I've never seen two blokes not work less than both of them. I've never seen two people spend as much time in the sauna, in the cafe, anyway. For those of you who don't know, we'll bring the better one up first. So let's be interested to see which one of them comes first. But first up is the mighty Andrew Buchanan, one of the Buchanan boys. So before you go, can we just a couple of words, what this all means to you, special occasion?
I wasn't expecting a speech, but I prepared something earlier, darling.
Firstly, Keith, thank you for letting us come into the B team. I thought it was going to be a little bit faster than what it is, but it's clearly not. So I think Scotty and I are looking for a new team. So happy to. No, not at all. In all sincerity, Scotty and I's dad, Ian, was swimming here, and it was like a real, definitely a highlight in his life. And it took us a while to sort of catch on to the fact that this is something very special. We feel very honoured to be here, to be part of this community, and hopefully many, many years to come. Thank you.
And now we've got the talkative Buchanan coming up, the one and only Scott Buchanan. Scotty, come up.
His new shirt, a new
An
shirt.
eclectic shirt.
A new shirt, yeah, a new shirt.
It wasn't today, that one.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Well, I'd firstly like to echo Andrew's comments about how wonderful this community is, how thankful we are that we have a dad who introduced us to this community. It took us a long time to join, and that's probably my only regret about my membership here is that we should have done it sooner. But now that we're here, it's absolutely wonderful. In the first 6 months or so, we got to know Ralphie a fair bit in the sauna. And I said to Andy one day, I said, there has to be more to the Icebergers than this. And thank God we found Keith at the BT.
Hallelujah.
And a more welcoming, eclectic, and beautiful group of people you will not meet anywhere. We just feel so fortunate, so blessed to be part of this group, and every day is a joy coming down here. So thank you very much.
Just so you know, I used to do with Ian and John Deneen, and downstairs in the corridor, you're going to see two very happy faces. One of them is Ian, the other is John. Both lovely people. Ian Buchanan, yeah.
And if you need any, if you need any, what you do, a lawyer, which is sort of, what do you do again? Yeah, something like that. Obviously don't represent the clients that well, but you're in the sauna most of the time. Anyway, so hopefully most of them aren't locked up in bars or something. Anyway, so the next two are not here, and the difficult part was they missed out just, I was going to use that term which I think is inappropriate, bees dick, but I'm not going to use that term, but they just missed out by a little bit last year, the Steve and Cherie Reynolds. Fortune Booksy, can you just edit that little bit out? Thank you very much. Edit it. So when you do see them, please make certain you pass on the best. We might have a special session for Steve because he does like a little bit of positive feedback. You know, Steve, yeah, do our best there. And Cherie, of course, which is he's been his rock his whole life. Cherie's really held that family together when Steve's been out misbehaving. So anyway, I can see Cherie makes certain you pass on the best. Okay, so now we're really getting to the nitty-gritty. I can see the boys getting very anxious over there. They haven't been able to do a late session for about 20 minutes, so they're really struggling, but you can just hang together, boys, and you need a couple of Red Bulls or something. I'm sure we can organise something for you. Again, unfortunately, so next one here. So, Vincent. There he is in the corner. I couldn't see it. Now, did I hear you say that my brother teach you at school, did he? You did well to get through that. He's not the best teacher, but anyway. A few words again, Icebergers, what it means.
Oh, thanks, Fred. It's been fabulous to be part of the group. So many welcoming people, swimming with so many different groups. None of them really want me permanently, and that's fine. Choose to swim between them and all that sort of stuff. So, no, it's been fabulous. Really appreciate it. You know, all the, I guess the trouble that people go to contribute, to be part of it, and to welcome everyone, regardless of where they're from or what sort of stuff. just fabulous, and enjoy the swimming most of all. It's great.
Okay, now I think the next inductee is caught up with some head mistress duties. I don't think she managed to get down, Sally, unless she managed to get down. No, she... Principal, I know, yes. Don't let say head mistress? Principal, okay, yeah. I've got to get my HR stuff worked out, don't I? If you know a good HR person, let me know. It's clearly not me. Okay, but again, I'll send her, we'll see another Reddit. Jeez. There'll be nothing left by there, that's nice out. Okay, the mighty ants. Well, there's only one ant. There's only one ant. There's only one ant. There it is. I didn't even say anything more, did I? Then the old Adam ant here. Adam.
I didn't think I was going to make a speech, but anyway. Maybe Tim can speak on behalf of me. No, I just want to reflect on, what everyone else has said. Just a really warm bunch of people, beautiful women that I swim with on a when I do swim down here, and yeah, it's just a warm, wonderful, beautiful place to swim. So, and people are incredible. Thank you very much.
The photograph that Anne sent through is quite spectacular, so we'll make certain on all the social media which will get put out, courtesy of Brooks Production tonight. Brooks, you make certain you get Anne's photo out there. It's a terrific photo. Now, you might have seen someone come and whispering in my ear when there was a bit of a power issue, because I thought someone wasn't on the list. Sorry, that's okay, that's okay. Because I would not do that to you, would I? No, I'd be too scared. Anyway, without further ado, just so we can get over that little bit of an issue, if we could bring up the mighty Irene Waters. Of course, she was there. She lifted the phone, she thought she wasn't there. I know. How could you think that? How could you think that?
I didn't see my name was there.
Yeah, you're right, your name's not there, but it's there and you've got two. I meant to, sorry.
1 minute.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm actually Greek, so we were never taught to swim. So I grew up not being able to swim. So having come here 3 years ago, because my husband David's an Iceberger, I've actually taught myself to swim. So that's really fantastic. So now I can actually make it from there. I say goodbye to the girls. Carol and Sal, off they go, and I swim from here up and under the pier and across, and I feel really wonderful. So it's actually been the most wonderful thing in my life, to tell you the truth. So thank you.
You're walking around mid-afternoon occasionally, so I see you there mid-afternoon sometimes. Yeah, correct, any time. Certainly was. Okay. Now this is an interesting one, Peter, because he's been around, and while you don't want to say if you would hold back there, but he's not here tonight. But this guy's battled for years. Peter Wilson, he's not here tonight, but credit to him, he's on the board and he's an inductee of 2024. So Peter Wilson, fantastic I was going to say in memoriam, but that's probably in the so no. Okay, now we get to the heavy hitters. The heavy hitters. Right, the heavy hitters, okay. And again, the photos which will be posted on social media, they're appropriate photos. They tend to be in a lot of action photos, Jack and Daniel. In some ways they should come up together because they've been locked in the hip. I don't think I've seen the two of them not together. They tend to be fairly early in the morning. And they are supported by one Michael Conlon, vigorously supported by Michael Conlon. He does think they're the only two blokes that can have a similar sized body to him. And when you see them get up, you can understand why. But we'll do them one by one. But Jack, if you could come up first. Yeah, Jack, come on, not that easy.
Thank you. It started for me With my dad, Roger Stevens, who's been an Iceberger for quite some years. Probably when I was 14 or 15 growing up, I would sit down for dinner with Dad, and he would talk about, especially going through winter, about how cold the water was, and I just sort of had it in my head. We would all talk about how crazy it was. And then probably, say 12 years later, my good friend Joe started swimming down here and asked me to come down. It was just, my brother tried it for a bit and I was just like, there's no way, I've never used to like swimming. I really didn't like the ocean, but I thought I'll give it a go. And we started sort of coming into winter. And I came down and I just loved it. Like I genuinely loved it. I don't know what it was. It definitely was the cold water though. Like I miss the cold water this time of the year, but it's just this crazy thing that, I don't know, it's hard to explain to someone else that doesn't do it, but it's just genuinely great, and I love it. I love everything about it. So it's an honour to be here and be part of it.
I think the lack of words summed up the feeling there, I think. Yeah, but beautiful. All right. Now, one person that there was a bit of confusion with John Greenwood, again, whether he was, but you were inducted. Do you not remember that? Apparently. So anyway, just so he wanted a second induction, so can we just give a round of applause for the second induction. John, you don't have any certificates or anything. Well, you do actually induct.
He's got one. He's got one.
So, first person in the history of the Icebergers to be inducted twice in one lifetime. May never be done again, and this could be a first. So, congratulations. So, do you remember your speech from a couple of years ago? If not,
well, the last time I don't reckon we hadn't shared a special sort of moment. Myself, you, and Greg, when that little hurricane sort of blew through on the deck out there, and we rescued that umbrella. And we all sort of looked at each other's eyes and said, "What a moment!"
That's very far with me, but yeah.
No, look, I think everyone sort of summed up the sentiment. This is a great community. Super stoked to be a part of it. When I was swimming in the car park and pouring hot water over myself, I think not swimming in the car park. We're going to change the car park. I think I can't recall exactly, but I think it was Keith. Might have been anyone other that said, "Come and check out the club, and there's a sauna in there, and there's a steam room, and I never looked back." Extremely. Felt extremely humbled to be around so many welcoming people. So, an amazing community, and it's a bit addictive. I have this little sort of almost competition with my wife who gets to do the activity in the morning, and I'm spewing I can't do it 7 days a week. So, but no, I love it. So, and great group of people. So, thank you.
You finish the rest of your speech next year when you get inducted again. Okay, so last but not least, I think he knows who he is. Come on, get up here. Now his shirt's not coming off. His shirt is not coming off. Don't torture people. Do not do it. Okay, I will. If you meant him. Yeah, one button. I think that's called the welcome.
Come on, get it up. Come on.
More respectful. I sort of see these guys in the morning, I'm quite scared because you come in, you get bleary-eyed and they're bouncing around. And again, just look in the bin and there's Red Bull. Another sort of, I don't know what they are, couple of needles or something. And they're jumping around and then you're just saying hello, it's fantastic. So it's wonderful to see them, and it's just great that you've gone through, and again, what you said earlier about, Jack, about your dad and the whole thing about it, terrific. Last but not least, a few words about the Icebergers.
So Icebergers is real special to me. It's So it started from going to a party with Joey, and it was at 4 a.m. Joey's like, I've been doing this swimming like in the bay at 5 a.m. in the morning, you should come down. I'm like, yeah, I'll come there. And then I actually came on the Monday in the middle of winter and then just loved it. So I did it, started doing it every day at 5 a.m. and I became really close mates with Steve and Joey, which is like a friendship that means the world to me. So it's like really special to become close with them. And I've met a lot of other really nice people along the way as well. And it's been a big help with, I've gone through a lot of things in my life recently that's, and it's really helped me through that process. Coming up here, getting a routine, doing it every day, and yeah, it's helped like a huge amount. So yeah, I love it, and I'll be doing it for the rest of my life. So.
Pretty hard to say much more after that, but again, to everybody for coming along, fantastic, wonderful, and it's hard to put the right words in. Captain, I think it's appropriate that you can sign us off so that Brooksy can finish his production with the right messaging. And thanks everyone for coming tonight, appreciate it, and for the editing part, we'll hand it over now.
Live.
Thanks, Ralphie. Well, it's always nice to do impromptu public speaking, but being involved with the Icebergers is an amazing thing. It's been amazing for me to try and put names to faces during the last probably COVID times, because especially the women's locker room has exploded when there was only me and then 2 others for a number of years. So it's good that some of us oldies like Susie's been around, and myself and the others aren't. Anyway, so it is a wonderful club, and it's a wonderful thing that what you were saying about when you're going through hardships and stuff like that. I remember once saying to my daughter, because my husband's had cancer 3 times, have you ever cried into your goggles? Anyway, so the thing is it's a fantastic escape from corporations and businesses and the hard life that you also live when you're not in the water. and the good times. So to you people, well done. Congratulations. Great to have you on board.
Can I just say thank you to Warren Fisher for the production. Each year he produces the certificates at no charge. If you want to put in nothing so that's Warren Fisher. Thanks, Warren.
Yeah, but you might want to just actually proofread them before you just pay them.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, yes, sorry, in social media. Group photo, not a bigger one of the inductees, and of course, so everyone that's here.
Just for myself, for RBYC newsletter. Let's get you all up there together against the bars. Thank you.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Irish Saturday. Don't you
understand you?
Can you tell them? Up against the bar for group.
Everybody up against the bar for a photograph, she said, in Irish.
Cheers, oh, everybody, not us. No, everybody. All that first.
Sorry, man. I don't care. Where are you going?
Everybody up against the bar, come on.
I don't know what happened there.
It ran out of battery.
Oh, that's what it was. hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. That's better, that's better. It's a video, not a photograph, you can move.